Okay, boys and girls, 1 second while I set up my iPad, and then we'll resume where we left off. Okay, there we are. So, gentlemen, hello, welcome back to the channel. It's of course your host, Mildly Startled, and it is the weekend, and of course we have the bank holiday for the Queen funeral, so it's going to be a nice couple of a weekend for me. It's going to be a long weekend, but of course a sad one to boot. In any case, I haven't really any plans for the funeral. I'll probably just probably see if there's anything going on locally in terms of sort of the procession and so on. But in any case, while we wait, or while that goes on, which I'm very sad to see, the whole thing. But regardless, you're not here to hear about that. We'll be playing some smaller games while you wait for the new DLCs for Hearts of Iron 4 and, of course, Victoria 3. Anyway, I was watching another streamer play Frostpunk a while back, and I thought, okay, I'll give this game a go. And Frostpunk, if you haven't seen it before, is a sort of survival game / city building simulator where you have to sort of survive the end of the world as a ice age comes in and wipes out most of the world. I haven't bought all the DLCs. I've only bought the base game, but they've got a endless mode, which is quite unique. They've got the builder mode, the scenic mode, and of course they've got the base level. Now I've played this a few times, failed dismally in 3 of the 4 goes I've had, and then I was able to save scum my way through the base scenario, which is A New Home on medium difficulty. So it's a very unique game about how far you're willing to go to save humanity, as well as trying to balance out all your sort of resource needs to avoid the sort of collapse of your little nation. But I think it's a pretty good game. I would say it's got limited replayability after you play the scenarios, but hey ho.
Cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were returning the wheels of progress.
Interesting. Game's having
Till
issues.
the frost.
No. I'm gonna go back to the main menu. And we'll go to set scenario. Oh, cool. I actually have these scenarios. I don't remember having these scenarios, but okay.
We roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were returning the wheels of progress.
We were stalling and sputtering during the
Until the
introduction.
frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity.
Cold, effectively, if you haven't gathered that. It's cold.
We bid farewell to plenty. And for those who remained, came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward.
I wouldn't be too hopeful about this.
the price. 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
A new home, we fled from London across the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered, and a handful of us has managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world we know it has crumbled. We have to survive. Yeah, this ain't gonna go very well, boys. I'm not the best at this. So here we have it. We need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to the other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. So here we have our generator. This provides heat, but it needs to be powered by coal. Now, as you can see, we've got some boys in here and girls and that. And we need to get our resources and become self-sustainable, which is easier said than done. Of course, the first thing any intelligent person would do is immediately resort to child labour. So that's what we're going to go and do. And we're going to go with child labour, safe jobs. There aren't enough hands to do the work. We'll allow the children to be employed in safe workplaces like cookhouses or hothouses. So we sign this, and now of course the children can now do some stuff. Now early on we've got some coal piles and wood piles which we can use to feed ourselves. So the first thing we'll do here is some wood crates, get a couple of steel piles, get the children on some wood crates, and get about 10 and some more wood crates. Well, it's still pretty workable in terms of temperature, so we don't have to worry about that yet, but we do have to worry about things such as tech and so on and so forth. So immediately, if we take a look at our resources, we want to be able to build some coal mines or some coal pumps, and we're also going to need to get some wood. So if we go to our tech workshop, we'll initially begin building that with our 5 engineers. Then of course we will build a medical post and then some houses afterwards. So in terms of our research, our first research should probably be in resources to get that wall drill, but until then we'll use the coal thumper. So we'll employ some engineers, go to our tech tree and get that coal thumper, that 10 wood. And the boys will begin working as we speak. Family torn apart. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city of the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. We'll do what we can. Coal farms have been researched. Our next tech should be in drawing boards. We'll immediately go to a building of houses. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's provide some shelter for the boys. Okay, let's turn the generator on. Captain, when placing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. I'll bear that in mind. Yeah, a couple of sick guys, that shouldn't be in the world. Next we'll do the emergency shift and get these guys in the workshop working 24 hours a day. Next, we'll build a health centre, a medical post as soon as we get the wood for it. Turn off the generator. And then move on to our next research, which will be the wall drill. While this is going on, we'll see if we can build a road out towards our wall drill, which I suspect is over here last time I remembered. So if we go over here, build ourselves a nice medical post, and build ourselves a wall drill when it's ready, we can set about sorting that out. Now we need to also build food. So build another road. Build over here. And build a hunter's cabin here. Give that kid the day off. Five of these guys working in there.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out today.
Workers working in there. We need more steel. Need more wood. And we'll turn the engine on again. Finally, to finish off, we'll now begin our research in Steam Hub. And build another cookhouse, which we'll give to the kids. The kids will do the cookhouse stuff. In terms of laws, we now need to go down the emergency shift. Building a city in this frozen hell requires sacrifice. People will get more done if they work longer shifts. Couldn't agree more.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Protect your mother. A mother has refused to let her daughter go to work, afraid she'll get injured. Yeah, this game's very depressing, I'll be honest. She'll get injured, we could look the other way at this time. So if we die a couple of times, we'll just crack out Hitman afterwards. I'll be with you, Chief. If it gets too bad, we'll just crack out Hitman. Okay, turn off the heating again. And then we're going to build our wall drill over here. How the hell did you get a PS5? That's the question. Whose soul did you have to sell to get hold of that? Next research will be in exploration. We'll take these workers off. Your mum's... Oh, fair one. Fair one. I mean, that's a fair one. So we got some issues with food, but it's not that bad. And our coal pile is depleted, so we'll get a next coal pile out. And we'll begin work on soup. So we can either use food additives, which we can add sawdust to meal to make them more filling, which will reduce hope and raise discontent, or potentially get people ill, or we can use soup. We can cook soup instead of full meals to feed more people with the same amount of food, which is what we will do, because soup is preferable. Finally, we have researched our beacon. So we're going to now do heating, which will allow us to increase our heaters. So it will allow us to basically give us a greater range for our heat. I had to store bookmarks in my browser. I mean, it depends. I don't think there's a lot of games right now for the PS4, we'll be honest with you. Or the new PlayStation. I'm also going to build a coal thumper now. And get people working on that during the nighttime shift. Yeah, hopefully, I think there will be a sequel to the game. They're going to add new sort of concepts to it. Fingers crossed, because it's quite a unique game, but it's very depressing. So I've been putting off streaming it for a while. Because of just how depressing the game can be. Because I kept on dying at it, but now I'm pretty good at it on normal, so there you go. So we now have our tech, which allows us to do some research. We can now also hire some boys at the beacon as well. Which we're going to need more manpower just to actually continue exploration. So as soon as it hits daytime, I'm going to turn this down to 5 people. And then use these 5 guys. Okay, now it's getting cold. So we need to open up a steam pump. Get off the wood piles now. Engineers. Yeah, on that. Because it's too cold now. And open up a steam pump over here as well. And then finally build ourselves a gathering house. Double rations. In the wake of a child worker's accident, the parents argued that we could give working children double rates rations to make them stronger. No, we can't afford that. Instead, what I'll do is we'll introduce radical treatment. We can try everything to cure the gravely ill, from evasive surgery to amputation. Absolutely.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Yeah, we've got frostbite, so now we can no longer do work on this either. So get everyone working on this, get everyone working on that. How is the research for heating coming on? Give me some scouts. Let us first go to the Lost Expedition. Save the game because I don't want to get too bad too quickly. Because already people are freezing their potatoes off. It's already going bad. Turn on the heating. Turn on heating. Got our scouts working now. What's the cold like? It's chilly. We need to increase our heating. Once again, 24-hour work. Keep going. Get the children working on this. Hopefully it'll get cold again so we can start sending guys out. It's really about the coal right now. I've got to keep the coal going. So we've explored the Lost Expedition. The rest of our people made camp here. It's too exhausted to go on. We should escort them back. Explore. We've entered the camp appearing out of the driving snow. Quite excited voices welcome us. Thank God you found us. We've been wandering for days until we couldn't go any longer. Soon we'll begin to starve. Send them back to the city. We haven't got time. We need to go and find other stuff. We just simply do not have the time to look after them as it stands. And I'm going to go with corpse disposal because it's easier than the alternative. So the next step in my master plan is to have another coal thumper here, which will work during the day. So you have that constant stream of coal going on. Turn this off. I turn you off. And then we are going to need steel after this. Steel will be very important. I want this gathering post working overtime. Get that coal going. We've got to research the steelworks. We have no choice in the matter. The steelworks must come first. And the peasants have arrived. I mean, our loyal servants and friends. So this is now a problem for me because I don't think I have got the wood to keep going on here. So I'm going to need more houses for these people. One, two, three, four. Get these guys working in there, get these guys working in there. Get the children working in there. Okay, what's going on? Child dies of overwork. A boy working in an emergency shift has dropped dead. We must make the sacrifice for others. Yeah, let's raise that discontent. Another one. I'm already working on it. I need to build a snow pit. Let us build a snowman. That snow pit is going over here. Into organ transplants. We could use body parts of our deceased to save lives. Definitely that child's spleen will be used for the good of all. Now where's the snow pit? You're going here. How's the cold doing? Okay, it's not bad. Let's turn this on. Oh crap, I forgot about you. More survivors. Escort to survivors to the city. Crash site. Oh crap, I've told you guys to escort. That's not the plan. Well, next plan will be to build more food. Please let the temperature go down. Okay, temperature's back down. Shut down the heater. Children, escort. Escort. And where's that wood pile?
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
I've got an awful lot of sick people right now as well, which is not good. We may have to build another health spot. Let's build it by over here. So I am going to need steel at some stage as well. And I've got more guys coming, so I'm going to have to build more wood. What's over here? Search for others? No. That's been depleted. Crash site. Send scouts to this crash site. Several wrecked vehicles, no signs of life. Hopefully that'll be enough to keep me going. But I need steel. Okay, steel works. And I'm probably going to need more food as well for these boys. Give me more coal.
It's time off.
How's the coal doing? Well, it's now 6 o'clock, so I've got to turn the heating on regardless. I'm not going to address this problem right now. You're still chilly, but I can't really do anything about that. Anyway. Heating. I need steel and wood, so until I get steel and wood, I'm going to work on something else. Coal mining. Food is bad as well, so what can I do to reduce the need on food? Let's take a look. So I've got a lot of workers on this. I need workers on that instead. That works on during the night time, so we'll heat this. And of course, eventually we'll get around to heating you as well.
Work time. Get moving.
This is gathering as fast as it can. Right. Turn off the gas. Get these engineers working on that. How's the cold doing? I'm going to need another steam hub when possible. Over there. Till then, you're working overtime again. And we're going to open up another workshop about here. Alright. This work expedition was split up when our vehicle crashed during the snowstorm. It comes with precious supplies. Okay, explore. There's plenty of priceless supplies in the wrecks of our expedition. Searching among the crates scattered in the snow behind the wrecks, we found the bodies tangled together in a single frozen mass. There's these people trying to find at least a little bit of warmth before they died. We can do nothing for them, not even bury them. That doesn't really help me too much, I'll be honest with you. So we'll go down to the sturdy shelter next. Okay, bring back the heating. The heating is good. Open up a new law, which will be on organic fertilizer. No. Let's try fighting pits. Nothing relieves tension better than watching a few rounds of an all-out slugfest. Sounds good. And we will build our fighting post in this mass of humanity over here. I mean, yeah, we're doing pretty well in terms of heating right now. I think the next step will be on getting to the drafting machines to increase our heating efficiency.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out for today.
And add another gathering post as well. Because this is going to be our mining quarter. Out of steel, perfectly understandable. Increase that and turn that to heater being off for now. More sick beds needed. I will not address this problem. Death by overwork. We must make sacrifices. How about I turn the heating up to level 2 for you all? I'll put down another heat pump. Can't even do a put down another heat pump. Can't really work you overtime either. It's a bit of a shame, really. First amputation must be... we will do nothing about it. No, I can't afford to do anything about it. I would like to help, but I can't. Look, I'm trying to keep you guys as hot as possible, but I do not have the resources on hand at the moment. Why is the steam pump not on? That's probably why everyone's freezing to death. Jesus. Okay, drafting machine's done. Our next step will be on heating, improved heaters. Actually, resources, coal mine optimization. We can't actually do any research at the moment because we don't have enough steel and don't have enough people, full stop. Okay, bring this back down to a 5.
Get to work. Move, people.
Is this not producing any food? Like, there's no one there. You should be producing food pretty easily. Steel is still my problem. Steel is my problem. Okay. So we'll do steel next. So we will first research improved heaters, build a new steel works, and then we'll build a improved heaters. What is freezing everyone? They're all pretty warm. I mean, we got coal for days, perhaps too much coal. Build another steam pump here.
Works out for today.
We got too much wood, so we can bring that down to about 5. Bring this up to about 20. Getting max workers on this. And then gathering can be done by children. Because the adults are needed elsewhere. Hunters better bring back some shagging food or we're going to struggle. Okay. The shelter is well supplied and built to withstand even the worst weather. An advanced steam heating system protects it from the cold. The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There's a notice posted on a heavy round door. To all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there's another city out there. Signpost by the trail points in 2 directions. London, 1,934 miles. Home, 27 miles. Okay, so that's not too far away to Steel Bridge. So we should be okay to get there next. Medical facility should be fully utilised even if they put patients on the floor, yes.
Hear me. New law in the city.
I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Turn the heating on, turn the heating on. Add another steam hub over here. Coal pile depleted, that's fine. Perfectly fine. Go work on this coal pile instead. No, you're already working on it. This coal pile instead. Food appears to be a problem still. But only lust. And housing will be the next thing I've got to worry on. Bring that down, bring that up. Emergency shift. I mean, we've got wood for days, we've got steel coming in pretty well now. It's heat. Heat will be our next big issue. And coal, of course. One of our people was facing death, but he's still refusing amputation. He keeps screaming that he doesn't want anyone to touch his leg and won't change his mind, even though gangrene will kill him in a matter of hours. Cut off his leg, or let him live. Let him live, and if he dies, then hey ho. That's what's one less mouth to feed, I suppose. Refusal to work. Get back to work, or this man won't work for... a man assigned to emergency shift has refused to work. Fine, fine. We'll build ourselves another fighting arena. I don't think these have to be heated either, so build another one there. A brass plaque on a bridge tower reads, built by the people of Winterhome in AD 1887. The bridge is kept completely snow-free by a working automaton. Explore. We stopped at the edge of the deep, wide ravine, marveling at the steel bridge spanning it. Even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city. Send it back to the city. Absolutely, send it back to the city. And then we're going to head back to the city as well, because I don't want to go to Winterhome just yet, and I want to make sure I got that steam core, because I want to open up another mine. Deserted bridge. Hope will fall slightly. What a shame. One of our people died. That'll be the gangrene guy, I suspect. The patient who refused amputation has us died of gangrene. We did our best. It's his choice.
Night is coming. Put down
Someone else is pissed off. People are hungry. We have 3 days. I'm going to address this right now. And people are hungry. Why are people hungry? Because we don't have enough food. Alright, get people off the coal piles, get them into the hunting. Go, 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 get me some food, damn it. New research, let's put our research into the bunkhouse now. People are now beginning to starve, which is never a good sign. And the temperature's beginning to fall as well, which is also never a good sign. But still not bad yet. Still not the end of the world. I mean, this will need heating. So we'll add another steam pump.
the work shift starts.
Okay, steam core. That's what we needed, because we need to open up coal mine. And then you heading over this convoy. Good, we got food. That's fine. I can live with that now. I can't afford to feed you right now. I got everyone working on that coal pile, but it's not optimum. Okay, the bunkhouse has been researched. Get guys, work building, please. Steel is no longer my concern anymore. A woman in despair. A woman is sitting in a snow pit, holding her dead husband's hand, crying her heart out. Perhaps you should have agreed to give people proper burials. Made an exception, or do get hope will go down. And a lot of my engineers are now kaput as well, which is another good sign. Coal mining optimization. And opened up a steel hub here. So this steam hub, this is only working during the day. So if we turn this from 8 till 6, and this is only working during the day, so from 8 till 6, that should hopefully conserve our use of coal a little bit. New law, let's go with a public house. No, we're not going to do any new laws right now.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Okay, then you're going to be working during the night. Max the engineer up. You're full, like we are full on wood. Steelworks is pretty optimum right now. It is our heating that is our biggest issue at the moment, and our coal numbers. Alright, give me an emergency shift. And give me an emergency shift here as well. Give me level 1 heating. That's anything. That's anything to save these people. There we go. Get me level 1 heating. That's for our food. We no longer need this much food anymore. The constant quest for coal is what really drives me at the moment.
Your work shift starts.
Look, if I've got 3 workers, just get them working away. This works 24 hours for now, and this works from 8 till 6. I know you're out of steel. There's my automaton. Okay, automaton, now you can actually have value to me. Turn your automaton on there. Now my workers. Now this will no longer need to be heated. So I'm going to turn you off. And instead we're going to open up yet another coal thumper. So we're literally the coal thumping district. Our first automaton operation. This will help our economy greatly. Automatons can replace entire manual labour crews. They work around the clock with short breaks to refuel at generators. Fine with me. And then of course we're going to need another gathering post once again. Oh, wow, a load of engineers now. Coal mining optimization, lovely stuff. Generator efficiency, or improved heaters. Let's go generator efficiency next. Let's open up another fighting pit. So right now we've got a couple of fighting pits pretty much everywhere. We'll probably need another one over here. Stack that.
Finish your labors, people. The workday is up.
There we are, get these guys working. So this is my daytime operation. This is my fully automated coal mines. So this is my 24 hours from now. This is my daytime. This will be nighttime. This will be my daytime as well, I suspect. Turn this into a nighttime one. That's the coal district. How was it in terms of... Oh, I think I can crack this out now. I think we're doing pretty well in terms of heat. Yeah, it's all getting nice and warm now. Got a couple of sickies, but they're all being treated, so it's not in the world. This is a convoy carrying workers that got lost in a blizzard. They are weak and have no provisions. Explore. The workers who were riding this convoy told us they were heading for a city called Winterholm. We were supposed to follow the signals from the beacon, but we couldn't pick it up. They say we tried to follow a search pattern to find it, but we ran out of fuel. We're going to send the survivors to the city because I'm not going to escort them. I haven't got the time. And then we're going to go to the weather station. And then we're going to build a couple more houses. Now this is going to have to be open on during the day, 24 hours a day. And as our coup de grace, we're going to build one more. So we're not going to build anything else for now. Oh, can I bring this down a level now, can I? I think I can. Yeah, I can. Turn on the coal pumper, let's heat that. Food is becoming a problem again, but we can fix that. We can fix that soon. But now it is bunkhouse time. And I'm going to build another steel workshop soon. Maybe a depot as well. So this will be our cold area because depots are pretty cheap. Still though. Energy efficiency upgrade. Resources. I want the steel coal thumper. How many of these guys? That's 25 workers, 18 engineers. Okay. There's nobody at the weather station, but everything still seems to be operational. We could try to find out what scientists from the winter home were working on. We found the scientists' notes. They predict the Great Cold is going to get much worse. There's more troubling is that the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's also not a can of Spam, not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. It's obvious they moved out for good. You can see the city of Winterhome from the roof of the weather station. Well, we ain't going to Winterhome. We are going to this coal mine. Because that is going to feed us for the foreseeable future. Okay. We'll pass a law to open a public house. But for that I need 20 wood and 10 steel. So guess what? You're going to be working overtime. Emergency shift. And you're going to be on 24 hours now. In the meantime, get these gatherers. Workers off these gathering posts. Get them over here. The food is running out again. The coal is good, so I care about that more. How many engineers have I got left? I've got one available engineer, so there's no point doing any more of that. Instead, we should be aiming for storing. Only take the stored coal, and then abandon Winterhome and go back over here. What have we got left? How's the cold? Workable. I need to build a public house though first. Then our next research, I believe, will be on improved heaters, and then we'll try and go with outpost depots, or we'll rush outpost depots actually, because that will fix our coal problem for the foreseeable future. Until then, building me bunkhouses. $20 steel. So I've got to wait until we get 20 steel. Yeah, 20 steel. Oh no, they're unhappy. Oh, what a shame. Good. Workers, assign one engineer. You're literally, your one job is to work at the pub. That's your one function. Can't afford to do that because the steel is not very efficient. In time, though, we'll be able to afford it. When's the next drop in temperature? 1 level. So hopefully minus 40, so we should be able to survive minus 40. So instead, we'll begin the creation of a resource depot over here. And that'll be holding coal.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out today.
Your purpose is to hold coal. And just keep stacking that bad boy up. Oh yeah, I've still got to build new houses as well for the next guys coming in. But we'll build that afterwards. Okay, my guys are back. Oh no, they're not. There they are. And then that will be our second coal mine, and then we should be good for coal for pretty much ever.
Work time. Get back to work.
Survivors reach the city. Group of survivors reach the city. They're tired. They need a place to rest, a bite to eat. They are ready to lend a hand however they can, though. Good. You're going to be working on that. You'll be working on this. Oh wow, we got loads of workers. That. And this. And we've got some engineers now, which is great news. So immediately with our engineers, build that second workshop. How cold is it? No, it's still pretty good. We'll build a bunkhouse. Let's keep upgrading the heating on these places. Yay, improved heaters, and then finally, for my coup de grace, the outpost, once we get our 20 last parts. Need 45 of those though. Give me another overtime. I don't want to go to Windhome yet. It's just not a good idea. Not doing it. Refuse to do it. Not going down Depression Avenue just yet. And then our next coal mine. Or whoever else we can find over here. It's all about the coal. As long as I got the coal, everything else just comes naturally. Long hours of toil. Sir, our people are worn out. Some of them have been working on extended shifts. Your effect's taking a toll. So you have to keep regular shifts everywhere for 3 days. I won't address this problem right now. I have a lot of engineers for some reason. Tee-hee, I didn't hear you.
Workday ends. It's time off.
This will be our daytime working, so we'll turn this on for daytime hours. I'm not going to feed you right now, simply because I don't have enough food to feed you with. Hopefully we can fix that shortly. Look, you're not freezing. Let's be happy about that, right? Unless you are freezing, in which case I do apologise. But no, you appear to be alright. What shift are you working? You're working the late shift, which isn't good, but hey ho. Look, listen, fellas, I know you're hungry, but a bit of priorities here, right? Get a grip. Alright, how bad is it going to get for us? Alright, switch to level 2 heating. Turn heating on for the pub. I'm going to have to open up a steam pump over here as well. What about everywhere else? You're on a morning shift, so you're going to be on 24 hours a day, oh boy. Man from Winterhome. We found an exhausted man at Yedivos City. He said that he came from Winterhome, a settlement located not far from here, and that he was the last survivor. Winterhome is dead. Everyone is dead. There's no hope for survival in this accursed wasteland. You're all doomed. You must escape. Right. We are alone. The news has shocked everyone in the city. There were supposed to be many settlements and construction crews here, people living normal lives in homes heated by generators, but we're alone. Coming here was a fool's errand. We should go back. They're all dead. How will we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us here in this frozen desert. People started gathering as the news of the fate of Whitehome spread throughout the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is about to set in. Choose your path. People are shaken, racked by fear and doubt. They've lost hope in our chance of survival. Desperation could quickly push them to commit reckless acts. We have to unite them behind a vision of the future. Decide what will give them purpose and restore hope. So we can go discipline or order, or faith and spiritual strength. Now I'm going to go with order and discipline because I've already done faith. Let's go with that bad boy. So neighborhood watch. We need to mobilize. After introducing this law, another one can be passed. New buildings, a watchtower. I have to build 2 watchtowers. Okay. Fine, let's build 2 watchtowers then.
New law is signed.
1, 2. And who is cold? You are cold. So I need to go to the bunkhouse. Build this as well. What is this anyway? Oh, stockpiles. It can be. It's allowed to be cold. Okay, food is being fixed now. We're good with the food. Our next step will be to actually go to Winterhome. How's the heating? Everyone's pretty happy on the heating apart from you, but you'll be fixed soon, and you as well. Probably because I've got to delete this. And instead, build another one further over here. Yeah. So, we're convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of our people still so scared that they want to flee the city for London in 15 days. They've come to try and change your mind. You say order will save us? Nonsense. What are we going to... Are we going to orderly decide who to eat first when we start to starve? If we don't try to reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. If people are divided, some of them are so scared that they plan to leave the city in... Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. First we save the game in case they do leave. Please don't go. Please don't go. There we go. And then we work on what we need to do next. Okay, outpost is done. immediately build the outpost over here. Build a road to it as well. And then that's going to be our outpost team. Which will then build that coal, and we'll be able to keep on supplying ourselves with coal. I know storage is near capacity, but there's not much I can do about it. I need 2 watchtowers. Damn, I need actually to employ people to work on these shagging things. 1, 2, 1. Where's the other watchtower? 2. There you are. Engineers. Begin researching. The next step, which is mechanical calculations. Take another coal. Okay, we're going to take one for the team, get rid of these 5 workers. Well, I need to get rid of 5 workers. We are 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 1 more worker. Need 10 citizens. Jesus. I mean, get rid of these guys, I guess. Yeah, you're gaining followers, don't you worry, I'll fix that soon. Third, people who want to leave for London have successfully urged their friends and neighbours to join them. I would reconsider.
Work time. Get back to work.
We need more steel, apparently. And give me those guys. No, still can't get 10. Now I can get 10. Surely I can get 10 now. Nope. It's going to really screw up my efficiency here, boys. And you're going to go to that coal pile and set up coal reserves for us. And everyone else, whoever's left, can begin working on this again. I can keep regular shifts right now. It's fine, I can keep regular shifts. Okay, next research. Steam hub range upgrade or heater efficiency? Heater efficiency for now. To save me on coal. Really, what I need.
It's time off.
If I'm honest, it is more people. If you can give me more people, I'll be a happy boy. Order or purpose. Morning gathering. We will gather each morning to make sure our goals and priorities for the day are clear to everyone. Morning gatherings will be slightly raised hope, but hope will raise slightly. Sounds good. Everyone gather in the mornings. Let's get that hope going.
New law in the city.
Okay, build me an outpost. Londoners. Londoners, no!
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to
Please, Londoners, please. It's about to get colder, so I may as well begin doing that as well. Third, people complaining about the quality of food. I will not solve this problem. Go away.
End of shift. Go rest.
Foreman. Appointing a responsible foreman will make sure that people work as efficiently as possible. After introducing this law, another one can be passed. New ability foreman, increase the efficiency of workplace by 40%. No thank you. Guard stations. An organised militia will maintain peace and order in our city and help us deal with anyone who might threaten it. After introducing this law, another one can be passed after 1 day and 12 hours. Guard stations can raise hope, and guard stations lower the discontent of people living nearby. You can use guard stations to break up protests. I can build you those guard stations.
A new law has passed.
We have climbed to the edge of the city. We stood there speechless, staring at the scene of devastation. It's a city of the dead. Most of the buildings are destroyed and the generator has exploded. Explore. The streets of the ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies. The city chronicle describes the shortage of food and citizens' increasing despair. The following squabbles, riots and chaos descending into anarchy. Fights for dwindling resources and the eventual starvation. Last entry, God forgive us. We're eating our dead. There's no hope. May they rest in peace. Ripperoonie, boys. Now I need to get new people, really. The resources aren't the problem. Resources are fine. We need to get new boys to join the gang. So I need to take people off now. One. I need more boys, please. Wood isn't a problem, and steel is no longer really becoming a problem either. It's the manpower. I need more boys. Okay, that's been done. Now I need to focus on hunter tactics. Yeah, give me less people. That's really quite useful. I cannot complain about that in the slightest. The hole in the snow cliffs leads to a small chamber. Someone lives here, but the lonely human figure we saw from afar has disappeared. It might be the sole survivor of Winterhome. Lore. The man we've seen from afar was nowhere to be seen. Searching his burrow, we found a diver scientist who fled Winterhome after the starving city fell into chaos. Its lead, an army captain, appointed himself as an absolute ruler. He tried to impose order using force. Plenty of people were disgruntled, deserted the city, and most of the others rebelled against him. I'll take your resources. Go to the freshwater springs. Cave. Oh no, I think that's a kiddie cave. I don't want the child labour. Let's go to the freshwater springs then. You can see distant glimmers of sun reflected surface of water, and frozen water here points to the defence of freshwater springs. We're going to go there. Okay, hunting tactics, that means less of these guys working. It means more guys I can work elsewhere. Lovely. I've actually got people to use now. I don't need that much coal though, so instead we'll get you guys on guard duty. Flying hunters, heating. We're gonna go with... Ooh, a steam coal mine would be nice. A house. We're gonna research houses for the next cold spat. You are persuaded. A member of London is talking to a crowd. He's trying to scare as many as possible into joining the exodus to London, but has visions of doom moving falsely in the ears of people who are content with the situation. Let him speak, which will increase. Chase the speaker away, which will increase slightly, or disperse the crowd. Disperse the crowd. People get hurt, they get hurt. Not everyone in that crowd was a Londoner. What a shame. Yep. Yepperoonies, I would happily turn on my own. At the same time, I want you working overtime. Mercy shift. Captain, someone's to face the walls with predictions of doom for our city. This is troubling. People already fear that we'll share with Windhome's fate, and scared minds are swayed even by the smallest announcement. Send the watchman. Deal with it. Several pools are kept from freezing by a hot spring deep underground. Patches of hardy lichens cling to the bare rock at the edges. It looks like a good place for a hideout. Near the freshwater springs, we've met some refugees from Winterhome. They're a sorry sight and seem to be completely unmoved by the fate of their city. Asked by what kept them from starving, they look away and mumble something about eating lichens. Send the survivors to the city, and then we will get 7 workers. I will take that. You're going to the city. Let's go to the Frozen Grove. Oh no, one of our people died. Okay. Purpose. Trolls. Ensuring safety and order is utmost importance in the long-term survival of the city. So this will reduce discontent and will raise hope slightly, or we can add a prison. Propaganda center. To keep things running, we need to stay informed about our people's concerns. New building. Center raises hope and shows details, info on sources of discontent. The propaganda center can distribute bulletins raising hope. Listen, I'm all for a bit of propaganda. May as well build another steam hub while we're here as well. As soon as we get the chance. Cookhouse installation. Not really worth it. Flying hunters are worth it though, because the food will become a problem as we progress. Some trees in the grove have bared deep cuts in the shape of a cross. We found some bones scattered nearby them. Poking around trees marked with crosses, we found shallow graves under each. The dead bodies lack most of the bigger muscles, and some bones bear signs of cutting tools. The corpses have been obviously stripped of edible parts. Now we know what kept the survivors by the fresh water springs from starving. Okay. And let's go to the Shrouded Cave next, where we'll pick up the irksome kids. Oh yeah, I can upgrade my food now, can't I? Oh, I can't, because that's the next research. Again, we've got so many workers, we don't need that. Propaganda center built. Oh, the traitors cower in terror. Order dawns! Oh, I can see where this is going. Propaganda bulletin. Raise that hope. Can't do that yet. I need food. Instead, let's now research Steam Hub range. Not really worth it, is it? No. Hot houses potentially for the kids. Yeah, may as well research hot houses because I can use the kids for something more than just dying. Sir, a group of drunk men were disturbing the peace, pushing each other, screaming obscenities, and harassing women in the streets. Our guards intervened and restrained the drunks before anyone was hurt. Let them sober up or punish them. Let them sober up. No need to punish them. Another actor, send the watchman, or ignore it, send the watchman. Watch members beaten. Members of the neighbourhood watch who are moving London's signs have been assaulted. Send guards, secure the streets, order strike back, send guards, secure the streets. It's all about that hope. I've got to get my hope up. Oh, there's another one. People regain hope. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, that cold is coming, and it's coming fast.
Order, people. Let's march to work.
It'll be expensive. I've got to. I've got to. I've got no choice. I've got to. Oh, could I go down? No, not yet. Suppose I'll research this next. Start building the houses. I don't need that many people in here anymore, do I? So, increase everyone working over there. Oh, we got so much coal, but that's not enough. Not enough what I need it for.
Fresh time. Work is done for the day.
Let's chase them away. There's no need to brutalize them. Explore. Lots of kids. We talked to the children in the hideout. They said one night their teachers and some hunters took them out from winter home on a secret adventure. Teachers told them they're going to stay here for a while. When the food ran low, the guardians went back to get more and didn't return. Escort the children to the city. We need everyone. Simply because we need more houses and we need more people. I'm gonna have to get 24-hour work order on the steel plant again. Work, you plebs, work. Next. People support the guards. Sir, people are no longer concerned by London's slogans. Some have started to bring hot soup to the guards patrolling the streets. We just couldn't bear watching them walking the streets in this cold. The slogans, the deranged scrawlings of cowards. Lovely. Couldn't agree more, comrades. Poet suicide. Sir, one of our people committed suicide in his spare time. He wrote poems about loss, suffering, and the death of hope. Propaganda sent a way to campaign against him to protect our people from his influence. Now people might blame us for suicide unless we make it look like he drank himself to death. Do it. Burn his poems. Pledges of loyalty. While an agitator. Strategically placed loudspeakers will remind our citizens of importance. Or pledges of loyalty. People make mistakes, but we can give them a chance. Nothing like a bit of a pledge of loyalty. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, we need to go to level 3 heating now. We need to start building our houses. And we'll research our next difference engine when we get 75 steel. Houses come first. We need the houses first. We also need more people working those shagging coal mines. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We do a care house after that. And our houses are no longer operating. Cookhouse installation. Gotta start that next. How is it? It's bad, but it's not the end of the world. So the plan next will be to build some hot houses. Probably where this is. Yeah, I know you've got frostbite, don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't panic. Wood theft, send the guards to catch them. Give me some propaganda. And then we'll upgrade our steel. Oh no, we're not going to Gloomy Cave, going to the American camp. Move the writing. Yay, someone actually decided to stay. Coal has become our next underlying issue. Oh, we got loads of children now. That's lovely. Turn the engineers off there and get them working over here instead. How is that? Not bad, but coal is still a problem. The quest to try and keep the coal going. Anyway, where were we? Alright, yeah. Need another steel coal thumper, so once again you guys are on emergency shift. And then going to build ourselves a hothouse. So it's going to get binned now. And then next research, I need 75 steel. Get all those children working in that hothouse. Yeah, I need steel. Steel is basically what the limiting factor now. Do we really need to go down a new order? No. I think we're good. I am gonna get a foreman though.
A new law has passed.
This works during the day, this works during the day, this works during the day. Disperse the crowd. I need to build another gathering point. And then I need to build food, so resources, resource depot over here, food. Some workers want to see you. They've dragged an engineer over and accusing you of disloyalty. He was reading us this, trying to turn us against you. One of the workers shoves a tattered book in front of you. Damned fools, now his engineers, Dickens, have been trying to educate him. You'll gain free informers, the engineer will get hurt. Hopeful, this man is innocent. Good work, boys. Good work. I knew I could trust you. It's all about the steel now. It's all about that steel. So that's been upgraded. Let's upgrade the other steel coal mine. It's all about that coal. The coal comes first. The coal must flow. Another theft. Send the guards. Yay, the guard succeeded. Let him go. We'll prepare a place for him soon. Banish him, or people will decide his fate. People will decide his fate. Get the children on. Nighttime work. You're open during the day, and you're open during the day, so... Oh, we can bring this back down to a silky smooth 2. And turn the heating off. Yeah, we can build a couple of houses. People, houses. It's all about the next tier next, so I'll go worry about that. Survivors reach the city. Wonderful. I do need more labour. And it's all about that coal now. There's not a living soul in the camp. We found a dozen emaciated bodies. Surprisingly, most of them were amputees. The American camp was well supplied in everything except food. Searching the tents, we found victims of hunger. Most of them have badly worn out, sophisticated artificial limbs, bearing a company symbol, Tesla Manufacturing. We can bury them and take their equipment. I can do with that. Let's go to the temporary outpost next. How's the weather? Could be worse. Well, we've got another steam coal thumper needed. And this will be our nighttime thumper. And then we'll build ourselves a gathering point. We'll see how that works out for us. Do need them more steel though. Grim news. It's been a terrible accident at one of our industrial facilities. Almost an entire team of workers have been killed. Accident will be covered up. Told the truth. Right, build me a couple of agitators.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Oh yes, we're a centre of labour now. 1, 2, 3. Lovely stuff. You're going to be daytime. Oh, you're nighttime. You're going to be daytime. Max the workers. I'm going to be daytime as well, my little gathering post. How is the weather over there? Not too shabby. Any more propaganda? No. Shame. Once again, resources, supply depot. Let's keep on stacking up that coal. If we've got a coal surplus, and I want to make sure that's constant. So I've got steel, it just ain't worth it. How have 2 of our people died? The settlement seems to have been abandoned. It consists of several tidy wooden shacks that are now completely empty. An upright boulder stands at its centre. The centre of the settlement is marked with an upright boulder on its roughly planned face. Someone chose the following: may God forgive the genius who sacrifice human beings in the name of progress, for we can't, exiles of Tesla. We won't touch the monument, but we decide to dismantle the huts. Yes. Let's go to Walled Colony. Send the guards. Police propaganda. Murder on duty. One of our guards was beaten. Stop killing people, please. You can be discontentful, I don't care.
Come, lads. We must work harder.
Couldn't care less about your discontent. All I care about is my coal. And of course, this next research. Lovely stuff. We're reaching coal critical mass again. Resource depot, give me another coal. And also, before I forget, build more houses. So, a group of people found inspiration in their work under the guidance of the foreman, decided to try organising their workplace. Keep up the good work. I mean, this agitator works well. Simply running out. Places to store coal, which is great.
Workday end. It's time for rest.
Industrial house, just mass-produce food or heating designs. Let's do heating designs. It's too late now, but instead let's go over here and start researching generator efficiency again. Group listening to one of the Londoners who's scaring people. Disperse the crowd. Yeah, people will get hurt, but I can't afford too many Londoners. At the same time, I just don't need that many people on coal anymore, do I? Explore. Some of the exiles still alive but barely. We could bring them to our city, although they might die on the way. One of the dying had a dive in the chest. We read last entry. Exiled from test level food and fuel running out. We sent the strongest among us to search for hope. They are our last hope. Rob the exiles, leaving them to die. Leave the exiles to the fate or escort them to the city. Escort them to the city. You may as well. I'm going to need another hothouse, aren't I? Yep. I'm going to need another hothouse. Food is a problem. Coal is no longer a problem though, so I can no longer really worry too much about coal, but still is a problem.
Order, people. Let's march to work.
So a child climb generator slipped and fell, but thankfully was caught by a neighborhood watch. Yay. What I would like, gentlemen, is I would like... That's not too much to ask for. More people to be happy. Advanced heaters. What does it send me down? Generator power 3 or resources. Give me more coal mining, gentlemen. And give me more resource depths for the coal as well. And then for the houses.
Work day is up. Return your tools.
Build me another wood one, why not? Oh, you can't because there's no steel. Shame. One person got sick, hey? Now I need an awful lot of houses, actually. Yep. Crack out the level 3, boys. How cold is it in terms of quality? That's why we built all this up. Alright, we need more houses, definitely more houses. Where to put them, that's the question. Overdrive it. I've already been to the crash site. Go to the fishing village then. I need another hothouse. Do I actually need another hothouse? Yeah, food is going to be the next big issue.
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
I'm sort of going nuts now with the current status quo. Disperse the crowd. Build me another house over here. I want it close to the centre, but I just don't think I'm going to be able to slot it in. I don't have enough steel, 1 minute. Okay, let's give me a bunkhouse then. Give me a bunkhouse. Yeah, then. Fine. And that should cover all of that from. I can live with agitators being out for a while. Good. Max this. Get the heating on. The next thing we need to think about is, again, it's really it's about storage, food and storage. But what I need is just everyone working away now. I can turn this back down. How far's it gone down to? 50 degrees. This needs to go down lower then. Chili, fine, we'll heat it up. Fine, fine, whatever. Put in one of these. Big concern is wood now, so let's go with wood. Gathering post wood. Got a couple of these now. Let's build a shitload of them. Our next research is going to be this fellow. Suppose I could do the care home law now as well. I might as well. I was just going to take up. You're just going to go over here to. Oh, I can't really put you over there. It's a bit unethical, isn't it? Go there instead. Start the gathering, resource depot upgrade. So you're going to be wood. That's a gathering post. Shit. Are these all gathering posts? Shit, shit, shit. No, 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 no. I'm going to be bored to read that. I wanted depots, you silly boys. So this is going to take wood. This is going to take wood as well. Yeah, a lot of people were sick again, which is unfortunate. Why is that? What is causing the sickness? Okay. Tech. Take the raw food. Start storing raw food like it's going out of style. Okay. The fishing village used to supply Tesla City with food. Searching it, we found a letter. Mike, don't return to the city. Tesla's a madman. He cast out all the amputees and all the sick. Jerry's parents and old Beth among them. There will be blood for sure and soon. Dismantle the hut for food and resources. And we'll go to Tesla City. Actually, I need to head back to our city first. Before we do that, because that is going to be madness. Foreman, give me food. Foreman, give me food. Turn that shit out. Advanced heaters next. Food quality, I won't address the problem at all. Might as well start building the houses. Disperse the crowd. Do not care what the Londoners think. Oh, hi, does this work? Oh, hi, Tom. I didn't see you there. Yeah, so effectively, this is like a city management / survival game where you've got to sort of keep. It's the end of the world, and you've got to keep the keep your settlers alive while you try and find new resources as things progressively get worse. It's all about sort of keeping the cold out and making sure no one rebels. It's quite a hard game. A few times it took me a while till I got the general understanding from it. But yeah, it's very unique in that regard. A very unique but fun game once you get it right. So I've managed to basically do pretty well now. Need a hunter's hanger next. But yeah, it's a really fun game if you like survival games. Okay, let's head to Tesla City, shall we? Have I researched my food hothouse production yet? No, I haven't. Okay. I need 40 steel.
Order, people. Let's march to work.
40 steel, hey? 40 steel. At this stage, I'm pretty comfortable with my current standing. Not too worried about the oncoming future. I mean, it's a lot harder on the high difficulties, I will be honest.
It's time for rest.
Interrogation, force him to sign, or let him go. Right, sir, we've finished interrogating a group of suspected subversives, and almost all of them are ready to join to sign this pledge of loyalty. Just one resists. He says that he won't do it, he can't report his family and friends, and that we have no right to compel him. Let him go, we'll keep an eye on him. Yeah, we ain't gonna be too evil just yet. Next research slot is... Okay, we've got the industrial hothouse, so it will be overdrive couplings, I think. Or medical post upgrade. I suspect medical post upgrade. 10 steel. I wish I had 10 steel, eh? Things really that bad in terms of heat? Shouldn't be. These are all on at night time. Unless they mean this over here. Yeah, it'll be these ones, which is a shame. Because I've got that blurring out heat as well. Unless they want me to upgrade to steel coal pumpers. I don't need yet. I start working overtime shifts again. Turn on the heating.
Bundle up. It's getting
Back up to steam level 3. Need 100 steel for that.
Come, lads. We must work harder.
Why are my guys dying? They are leaving. The time is at hand. Londoners have gathered around the generator for one last time. They're going to leave the city. This is our last chance to stop them. Equip them for the journey. Let them go. Stay with us. Thanks to the city's high hope, most Londoners will stay. I did the best I could, boys. Londoners file out of the city. One of them stops in front of you for a moment, which looks like she's about to say something, but she just sighs, shakes her head, and follows the others. They soon vanish into the whiteout. Alright, so now we've got to worry about the next problem at hand, which is... In fact, we no longer need this. So I now need to open up more hothouses and food and so on. Because we're going to need that for what's to come. How is... I don't understand why people will be getting cold, mind you.
Work day is up. Return your tools.
Okay, let's might as well do another depot. And may as well build another. Cookhouse. Let's keep building fucking cookhouses. Potentially to build another wall drill. I mean, where's my next wall drill? It's over there. Is it worth it? No, it's not worth it. I mean, the wood is fine. We've got plenty of wood. Eventually I'm going to run out of things to do with wood, so let's add another storage for wood just in case we need any more. And then more coal. Need another hothouse. Did I actually build a hothouse? I didn't. Give me a load of engineers on there. Alright, save the game. Because we're moving to the next stage, which is probably the worst stage. Most unbearable stage. Captain, a group of exhausted survivors have reached the city. From their frantic explanation, they've come from great distance and that many of them died along the way. The phrase, doom is coming. We will help them. Okay, so we've got refugees coming, which we need to sort out. So we need to start building another hunter's cabin. Build a couple more houses. Father, fine, good luck. Good luck. Generator power 3. I'm going to need this for later, so we'll upgrade you next.
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
Explore Tesla City. Risk entering the city. Okay, some awful things there, but that's fine. We're going to head back to our city now. Actually, we're not. We're going to go to Dreadnought Landing. Food should not be a problem for us. Now we should coal, really. We've got enough coal to survive us for months. Perhaps too much coal. Right, a refugee is coming in 13 hours. And that means 24-hour shift, 24-hour shift. Work, work, work. Work, 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 work. Huge ship has been dismantled there, only its massive keel plates remain. We found a piece of hull plate bolted to boulder. Its grade would following in the year 1865. The American expedition aboard the Hephaestus landed here in search of a haven from global glaciation. May God preserve the souls of our fellow countrymen who perished along the way aboard our sister ship, the Prometheus. Yeah, let's go to the ice corridor next. We need to build more houses. For the next guests, which are 20, 40, 50, 60. So I'm going to need to build a lot of that crap. Drive couplings, very good. Generator, so I need 80 steel. Problems. This will be our new housing area. Informant beating, I don't care. Sorry, Mr. Informant, but you're just no use to me. And then, once more with the coal. A huge crowd of people have reached our city. Many of them are sick. They say of some kind of enormous weather anomaly is coming our way and that they'll die without our help. We'd never have survived it. Thanks our lucky stars that the Polar Explorer announced and warned us about the disaster and told us to evacuate. Please. Everyone is welcome. 70 people. Yeah, why not? I don't think I can store you all, but why not? While we're at it, may as well go over here. And then the next batch of another 50, 60 people on their way. Wonderful. Explore. Alright, let's go to the Icebound Dreadnought then. Doing more coal. Begin working this overtime. Older as well. I've got to research this upgraded power generator next.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
They're too cold at a hothouse. Yes, it is. Heat it. Icebound Dreadnought, most of the machinery aboard USS Prometheus has been dismantled and taken away, okay. Dreadnought is stripped of useful machinery, its hulk contains enough steel to justify establishing an outpost here. On the bridge, we found a log of Tesla's last orders. Transfer all supplies and able-bodied survivors aboard to Vastus. Take the amputees only if you have to perceive this to make them useful. How I treat my, how I feel the same way about my, my boys. I'm sending my guys back to the city. We're abandoning any further expansion operations over there. Second wave, fine. We need another medical post as well. More medical posts up. I need more houses. Work, please, for the love of God, work. Next wave is... Oh God, can I take them all? That's the thing. Can I actually afford to take them all? don't understand why you're cold. You should be heated. Oh, okay, that's why. That's not. Get me some more health medical posts. God, you're all dead. So many sick as well. I've overestimated my ability to save all those people. Work harder.
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
I need wood. I need food. God, that's the sort of stuff we needed. So now it's all about the food, so an industrial hothouse, set that up. Also, and set me up with a steam coal pumper. And then get me more hunters hangers. Turn the heating down back to level 2. No more escorting anyone to span that. Can't afford it. I've got a lot of useless feeders right now as well, which I need to sort out. Alright, get the researchers working on overtime as well. Yes, yes, content is bad, who cares? We've got some people dying as well, but I can't really do anything about that.
Work day is up. Return your tools.
Set up in this care home, why don't you? Okay. How long have we got to get here? Before that bad boy arrives. No idea. Sir, the scientists couldn't believe their eyes, but they double and triple checked their calculations. They say the strongest winds of the storm will cause temperature to plummet beyond anything we've ever experienced before. Landing will be impossible. The plants in the hothouse will freeze. Everyone left outside the city will perish. Okay, so what I need to do is panic. Research this now. I'm not rescuing any survivors. Recall all scouts and outpost teams. We'll do that in a second, but we've got time to do that. Research generate upgrade 3 and get at least a week's worth of wood. So I need 285 wood, which is going to take time. Unmarried child. Sir, a man is here to see you. He says his daughter ran away after the news of the storm spread. He wants to borrow a scout's sled and go after her. She's a big girl, but she's always very impulsive. She scares easily, the father explained. I must find her before she's lost for good. Equip him with the journey. Why not? Why not? So I need 2,850 food. Well, that's not going to be too easy now, is it? Give me some coal. Give me some raw food. Give me some food rations. I don't have enough placement anymore for this. Okay. And then get me some more resources. There's the whole area that's going to be resources, as hibernation resources. Right, level 3. Generate a safety bypass. I need 80 steel for that. Medical post upgrade. I need 10 steel for that. Good. I mean, lots of people are dying, but not much I can do about that. Yeah, you're gravely ill, but what do you want me to do about it, eh? Eh? I'll open a new medical post, fuck it. I'll open up so many medical posts you won't know what to do with them. At the same time, we need to open up another cookhouse. I'm running out of room, really, to do anything else. I'm also beginning to have coal issues as well. I wonder if there's any more wood I can just pick up. No, probably not. Yes, there is. You're gonna go pick up some wood crates for me, old boys. Tell me there's no gatherable resources in range. You're talking out your ass. Literally one right here. Oh, that seems a bit of common sense here. Does everywhere need to be heated? Probably not, but we're going to do it. Yeah, no, not everything. We can't keep heating everywhere. In fact, having problems trying to do that now. Healthcare installation research, wonderful. Does that mean I no longer have to heat this to shit? No. I need generator safety next. Generator safety, and then I need copious amounts of wood, so we just got to stockpile. About a day's worth of coal, that's never a good sign. Now I'm going to need a gathering post again. Like that. Much to my chagrin. Yeah, coal deficit is now too much. I don't understand how to fix that though. Unless we just we try and get rid of all that coal. I don't know if I can go down to generator 3 instead, and that will save me some resources time. Those guards are supervisor cooks. Is generator 3 acceptable? I wonder if I can bring it down to generator 2.
No time to waste. We've got work to do.
Can bring it down to generator 2. I can live with that. Yeah, you're cold, but I don't care that much. Oh, that's not too close to me yet. Alright, the steel is redundant now. It's all about the coal.
Work day is up. Return your tools.
Food rations, and of course food rations. How bad is the weather? Not too bad. And this can now just be permanently turned off. This can go on. Oh, looking pretty rough at the moment, but we'll see. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I'll take that. Send them home. No more doom mongering, please. Can't really afford it. What do you think I'm trying to do?
Order, people. Let's march to work.
I'm trying my best to prepare. Easier said than done. We don't need any more steel. Steel's fine. All about the hothouse, the wood, and the coal. Things I would do for coal. Anything else coal-wise you can give me? Gathering post installation's nice.
Fresh time. Work is done for the day.
Okay, this will be on at night time, and this will be on at night time. Mines, once again. Maximise that production on the mines. Same with the coal pumper. Who does your gathering for you? Yeah, that's the best I can do. Where is my coal outpost? There it is. Dismantle the outpost, head on back. Yeah, I don't think you'll make it, but we'll give it a go. That's coming soon. So what is this? This is a medical post. You can turn off now. That's medical post. You are redundant. All about the coal. Anything else on the right that's redundant? The care home. I mean, you can stay in there, but I don't think it's going to end well for you. You can turn off now. Skills no longer of value, so that can turn off. Has everyone got houses? Yes, good. We've almost got the food we need as well, which is good.
Come, lads. We must work harder.
Force them to work. How's that public house doing? Okay, you got 5 engineers working here. Probably not the best use of resources, but hey ho. Need efficient gathering. Turn the heating on. That's gonna have to turn on, isn't it? What, you were on? Oh, you're not, okay. I need that wood.
Last day is up. Return your tools.
Yo, you're being closed down. Expand. What comes back to the city? Finally. One more coal thumper if I can. About 3 days I can get of coal. Maybe if I close everything down, we'll be alright. How is discontent becoming a problem? Yeah, have a fighting arena if I can fit it in, you plebs. 1 fighting arena. 2 fighting arena. 3 fighting arena. Work overtime. Need that wood.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Sir, a crowd of terrified people with storm stockpiles start plundering our supplies. We need to fight them off, but they demand wood for heating. Give away 960 wood. Anything else for me before the end? It's doubled. Yeah, no, thank you. Fast output teams. Oh, that's a bit belated, isn't it? Having post installation. Come on, we got plenty of food. About 2 days worth of coal. Interesting. I'm just putting that shit everywhere now. Hmm. I mean, sure, you can research, at a range, see if that improves the situation, but it's unlikely. Okay, I want everyone working on overtime on the coal. Coming. We've got to be quick about this, boys. Okay, gentlemen, everyone. Everyone I can get my greedy mitts on. Start cracking out. I don't need any more wood. I'm done now. Coal.
Wrap up well. Frost is here.
Maximum efficiency, boys. I've actually running out of places to put this shit. Go there, go there.
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
And where is my cookhouse? Cookhouse, cookhouse, cookhouse. Let's take a look. Food, cookhouse. Or cookhouse, open up. Okay, here it comes. Okay, the moment of truth. Begin shutting down non-essential work. I got enough about 2 days, so that's already a problem.
No time to waste. We've got work to do.
Where's the other hothouse? Stop working. Everyone stop working unless you're in a hothouse. Still got about 2 days worth of coal. And if I do this, 2 days still. People are getting frostbite now. Right, let's go to range 2 then, shall we? Yeah, don't work in here. If you're working in a farm place, don't work. Stop working. Starting to get an awful lot sick as well. Right, time to extend the range. They're my closest coal pumpers. Right, you guys, overtime. My gatherers, overtime. Right, turn off the guard stations. You know what, abandon this entire northern sector. It's too difficult to maintain.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
Let your automaton keep on doing what it does best. I don't need people in the workshops anymore either. So that's cold and hydraulic roof supports in our coal mines are failing. If the tunnel collapses, the low levels will be cut off. Send volunteers. We can't afford that to occur. At the same time, my coal is, you know what, I can't even afford to stop the coal mining. Now the heating in the hot houses. Yeah, there's no point heating that anymore. Still got about a day's worth of coal left. Panic. Send more people into the mines. We can't afford to run out of coal just yet. You're just gonna have to freeze over here, boys. Sorry. Sorry.
It's getting colder.
Mine's operational. Everyone's gonna start freezing their tits off. Start going into overdrive. Where's your gathering posts? Resources, gathering post. The gathering post there. Work longer hours. I can lower discontent. Easy. Watch this. We're just about keeping it above. Oh, hello, DTS Whisper. Can't complain, can't complain. Just about surviving the apocalypse. Just about. On the final push now to make sure we don't die. I think we're doing okay now. I mean, it's going up and down in terms of cold, but we're not doing too shabby. And our coal is, although it's going down, it's enough to preserve us. I'm gonna have to turn off the overdrive for a bit.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
So one of our engineers has come crashing through the door, white-faced, demanding to see you. I've run the calculations for the new data. The storm will pass in a couple of days, but temperature just before the end will drop drastically. Nothing can protect us from such cold. Panic is starting to spread. Okay. We've got 326 people freezing to death as we speak. Can I go back to overdrive without dying? I'm gonna stay at home. How long have I got? Okay, I've got enough for a day, so this is the part where we dump everyone. Everyone retreat back into your homes. Unless, of course, you've actually got heat, in which case don't do that. It's fucking freezing. Frozen families. The family living in this house are all dead. They were found huddled in tight places under the bed, behind wardrobes next to each other. Some partially undressed, all of them froze to death. Yep. Sorry about that, but I had to make sacrifices. I do apologise, but if it's any consolation, it's almost over. In fact, I'll turn off the... I need more coal. I know you're all freezing. I can't do anything to help that. Panic spreads. Even more people abandon their workplaces. They're completely petrified. Some of them don't believe they will make it. Force them to work. Look, gentlemen, we're almost there. Miracles happen, sir. It's a miracle. The man who went looking for his daughter was back. He brought her with him. He said that he found her soon after leaving the city, but then got lost and had to wait for the lull and the blizzard to find her way back. Both exhausted and frostbitten, but very happy. Ah. No. Oh. Just survive. Force them to work. People die in the streets. Captain angry crowd has gathered around protest the deplorable state of our healthcare. I won't address this right now. Building a infirmary in this freezing cold weather. Storms harvest. The ill and their families have gathered to demand that we do something, anything to help them. You could use triage heroism. That would no. Sorry. I know you're all a bit upset at the moment, but don't worry about it. We're almost at the end of our tether. Okay. We can do it. And final push. Work ceases. Okay. Let's go home, boys. Nothing else can be done now. Enough for 23 hours. The storm ends. The wind dies down, temperature finally starts to rise, and eerie silence descends on the city. Oh, I will admit, it is very tense. Like, this whole build-up at the end is just like, it is a very difficult difficult game in that regard. Like, you are really at the edge of your seat trying to, you know, stop it all collapsing. We made it. All it took was the glorious will of our great leader. A lot of work there. We started as a rabble. I do love this game. I do like it when you succeed because it just feels battered. You do feel battered by the end of it. It's a very emotional game in that regard. Very tired. 80 people. Disorganized. Weak. First, we put our children to work. Yep, that's correct. Parents lost their children. Yep, that's also correct. And every day was a struggle. Yep, that's also correct. So we adapted, indeed. People spying each other. Brainwashing propaganda. Oppressive guards. Well, they weren't that oppressive. Masses of sick, yep. Yes, I fear. We have gone too far. I don't think we have gone that too far. I think we did actually pretty well. I mean, yes, we were a bit too totalitarian, but not to the extent we needed to, you know? You know, still New London, 450 citizens. I couldn't get any more. It would have been too packed. I couldn't afford to get any more guys into the city. I couldn't take any more refugees. But yep, that was Frostpunk. Because there's a lot of other levels that have all different challenges. What I will say is that I would do a blind playthrough of the scenarios and not look at guides or anything like that, because part of the joy is that it effectively is a puzzle. Each level has a puzzle, and it will throw different challenges at you. And once you learn the challenges or you learn what's ahead, it's very easy to prepare for what's coming. So of course I stockpiled a load of coal to prepare for the inevitable, which was of course the Great Freeze. But there's of course quite a few. There's also the free play mode, which I think gets progressively harder with weather drops as you progress, depending on what mode you play. And a lot of other DLCs have their own sort of challenges to it. But as you can see out of Frostpunk, what I will say is that it is very emotionally draining, especially if you lose a couple of times. Just the constant battering of elements as things get harder and harder and worse. And eventually you just end up sort of a broken mess. Like that's why I didn't really want to come around to playing this. So I've been postponing it for a while. It's because of the sort of the emotional drain it has, because you do feel very like the atmospherics are amazing for this game, and you just do feel like you're part of this beleaguered mass that's struggling to survive throughout. And even though you get taller, each new part of the game makes things harder. So you feel like you're doing slowly getting better, and then something it hits you with something else and hits you with something else before hitting you with the grand finale, which is of course that weird and wonderful freeze. So for a game, it does extremely well, and I like how you can see your stuff building. Of course, you should probably be building a bit more intelligently and have your start building your houses closer to the center, but I don't bother doing that on normal. But yeah, it's really good fun. I highly recommend it if you do enjoy that sort of atmosphere and that sort of grudging feeling of trying to survive. I wouldn't recommend it if you want more choice in your builds, because again, it's very you're building to survive, you're not building for aesthetics. And so once you've built once and found the most optimum route, there's no real point to do it again. But of course, that was Frostpunk. I hope you enjoyed, boys and girls, and I will leave you to it. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later with a recording, I suspect, of Hitman Blood Money, not Hitman 2, because I don't particularly enjoy that. Anyway, adieu.